What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Seth, and today we're going to be taking a look at Skylar and Plux Adventure on Clover Island. And oh man, for an indie game, double thumbs up. Because if you like Ratchet and Clank, if you like Jak and Daxter, get this game, like straight up, because that is exactly what it is, but it's an indie game. So we're gonna skip the story right here. Our character is kind of being genetically modified by like the big evil tyrant bad guy, right? And now we're actually kind of controlling our character, but also just kind of escaping the environment. Let me actually change some of the options here. There we go. I just had to turn the volume of the characters down so that I could keep talking while hopefully being able to have some music and stuff in the background. But straight up, punch boxes. Oh, what's that? Are you sure that that's not just like gears from Ratchet and Clank? Or that this environment and our arm, which is actually what's supposed to be talking with us right now, are you sure our arm is not Clank from Ratchet and Clank? Like, straight up, it is those games, which is a good thing. You know, it's perfectly fine that it's just a cold cut copy and paste of those games, even down to the spin attack from like Jak and Daxter and stuff like that, right? So really, really cool. I'm all about it just because I love Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. I grew up with those games. They're absolutely awesome. If you don't know what those are, folks, they're older games. They were on like the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 and stuff. Also, our arm is going to end up having some special abilities that, of course, you're going to end up getting more and more abilities as we get further and further into the game. All the currency here is, of course, for, you know, currency. It's for buying stuff. Get out of here, bad guy. You bother me. And I really like the environment. I like how even though we're on a spaceship, the game doesn't bother. Oh, we can navigate while the cutscene's playing. That's... you could accidentally kill yourself so many different ways. Okay. But in any case, I like how even though we're on like a space station, that doesn't mean that it's going to be an excuse to have everything gray and gross, you know? Like, we've got nice, vibrant environments, and also like the area we were just in where it's big and grassy and stuff. And very, very soon we actually end up getting off of this area. This kind of, I think, is supposed to be a little bit of an idea of what the end game is going to be like. I'm assuming that we would end up coming back here and fighting our evil overlord tyrant leader thing, just because, I mean, you know, that's just kind of how these games end up going, right? So I'm skipping into our cutscene where we end up getting pretty much banished and knocked down to this planet, which... Look at this! Isn't it beautiful? Like, seriously, it looks so much cooler. Let me turn my volume up here on my wireless headset. It's so cool, though, dude. So now they're introducing another side character, which I guess is going to be, you know, it's kind of a way that our character's arm has somebody to interact with, because I don't think that our main character actually talks at all. And again, we're all cybernetically enhanced. We lost our memory, so I'm assuming that we're going to end up getting it while we're like out in the world and everything like that. Also, as we're doing the spin attack in the air, that kind of operates as the game says it's a triple jump. It's more so that you're going to end up being able to sustain yourself in the air for a little longer. Water, of course, is going to be deadly towards our character, so, you know, typical of most of the older video games, you want to avoid it like the plague. The music is just a mess. I'm honestly confused. Like, it's scaring me, and the volume is fluctuating like crazy in my ears. It's double scaring me. Okay, but the fluent controls is what's really nice, you know, and just the way that the game actually operates. I was tapping Y, but I guess we couldn't. I guess I had to jump and then do it. Oh, yep, that's what I had to do. I just didn't do it properly. Okay, what is this? Checkpoint! Alright, so that's going to be, I guess, where we end up respawning? You should, yeah, if you end up dying or perishing and stuff like that, that'll be the last point you end up respawning at. That's actually really nice. That's better than an extra life system. I actually really like that, because that means that we can actually mess up on something, and we don't really gotta worry too much, you know, if we do. So we could end up climbing up even further, of course, to end up getting, you know, even more of the currency and stuff. Oh man, this environment's so beautiful, dude. Like, I love it. Ooh, and now straight up like old games, we're gonna free him. What is it? It looks like a demon. Like, really? I don't know what that thing is. I'm going to destroy that box just because. Oh, so cool, dude. It makes me want to play like Ratchet and Clank again, but at the same time, it's like so done so well that we don't really like it's actually really, really good. Oh my, we have to free him with money? Okay, so it's going to charge us money to open the lock? That must mean that he's like a bad guy? And we're trying to free him from prison by bribing the guards, right? Not really, but anyways, don't worry, Elder. I'm coming. I wasn't going for the currency, so I didn't know whether or not I was supposed to use it on you or not. There we go. Oh! What is it? What are you? Man alive, what is it? It's cotton candy, but he's got maggots on him. He looks delicious, though. We should eat him. Okay, Calamity. What's with games and the Calamity lately? I mean, I know Zelda and Calamity Ganon, but everything is using that word now. Like, where'd that come from? What? Feel the life force of this moon. We're on a moon, and it's got all this life on it? Three fuses. Okay, so this starting area, I guess we're trying to get 3 different fuses from each of the different locations, which I'm assuming these are going to be levels. Yeah, Clover Mountain. Yeah, that's a full-on level. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, do we get to choose which level we want to actually take on first, or do we have to go in a specific set order? Still, though, I actually, like, look at this. This looks better than Ukulele. And that game just kind of came out of nowhere and was just like, I mean, I don't mean to hate on it, because chances are if you're watching this, I'm sure you liked Ukulele. It was a good game. I didn't really care for it. It was a little too retro, whereas this one's kind of like retro, but a little bit more modern touches to it, like getting rid of extra men and stuff. Anyways, I want to see, can I actually choose whichever level I want, or do I have to choose the specific one that you want, you ugly, weird monster? Because otherwise that's still pretty darn cool, dude. Those levels, like especially that big one in the background right there, the Lost World, Jurassic Park, that one actually looked very, very beautiful. What? You must guide them on their journey. Can I skip this? Skip cutscene. There we go. Awesome. Open 5 weird boxes of some kind for hearts. Okay. So that gate is open. That Mayan one is not. And neither is that one. So we have to actually do it in the specific order. Oh man, I thought that would be cool if they ended up just letting us kind of explore. Reminds me of Croc, though. That was another game that was really, really cool and kind of like this, where you have to kind of go around the area collecting specific items and traits and stuff in order to actually end up progressing into the next zone and stuff, right? So I'm guessing this area would be all small and stuff. We gotta get all 3 of these levels done before we can advance to the next section, right? So let's head up into this area. I don't think we're going to be able to have enough time to actually complete it. I was wondering whether there was going to be a loading screen or just a nice seamless transition. That would have been so slick if it didn't even bother actually having a loading screen. But, whoa! What a huge level! Is it because there's multiple things for us to actually do on it, or... Oh, that's so cool, though, dude. Clover Mountain Lazy Basin. Bison? What the... I don't know what you are, dude, but you're gonna die, you stupid robot. He actually hurt my face. Do we end up regenerating health or anything like that? No, we definitely do not. Here we go. Let's go over here. A little dark in the shade of the mountain. I don't like it. So these crystals seem to be healing us, by the way. I'm just kind of noticing as we're grabbing all of them. Ground Stomp of Death! That destroyed, like, everything. Dude, what a beautiful level. I would love to actually navigate it a little bit more. I'm wondering whether or not we're going to end up actually getting, like... Is there going to be multiple pathways in the level? Or is it straight up we just go all the way to the top and that's it? Now, the other thing too is if we fall, does it just end up kind of respawning us, or would we actually end up falling and then having to climb all the way back up? Because that could end up potentially being very annoying. Yeah, like this right here, where we legit, if we fell and didn't hit the water, I bet we would have to climb all the way back up. Like, yikes, dude. This is pretty cool, though. It's actually, like, really reminding me of Mario 64, dude. Okay? Okay? Is this gonna work? Okay, that ended up... No! Where do we go? Okay, good. Woo! So the checkpoint, straight up. Woo! Woo! My goodness gracious, the timing on those things was terrible. So the checkpoint is for when you die, not when you end up touching the water. That just seems to... Can you stop that? He's constantly shooting. I don't know, like maybe our spin attack works as a defensive ability, because otherwise, yikes, dude. I don't know how we were supposed to actually even take that guy on. Now, the thing is, I'm wondering whether or not there's probably gonna be all sorts of secrets around in the environment. There's another stupid elder we could end up releasing, but we're not gonna be able to just because I'm not grabbing enough for the currencies here to end up actually doing that. I'll try and make a habit of grabbing more of these boxes, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. This is getting more like it, dude. This is straight up. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This really reminds me of Ratchet and Clank, dude, like straight up. Okay, whoa, we can actually navigate this environment quite a bit, like there seems to be a lot to it, where, power up! Power up! Do we get this perma? Okay, it allows you to hover through the air, rocket jump to high places, and rocket roll over your enemies. Ooh. Remember, keep an eye on your energy meter. What energy meter? Okay, so we could kind of hover, which is great. Whoa, why'd you do that, stupid? What a dummy. Okay, well, anyways, there we go. We get to, so the energy instant recharges as soon as we land on the ground. That's pretty cool how it ends up working. So I don't know how we're supposed to actually rocket jump. Hold right trigger and whee! Ooh, okay. That's pretty cool, dude. Rocket away! Oh my goodness gracious, that's actually a little bit difficult. Yikes, dude. Oh man alive, that's where indie game is stepping into the fray, because that's actually a really difficult jump to do because of how fast our character actually navigates in the air, as well as how quickly the camera moves. Like that was, that was scary. That's the whole thing too about indie games like this, is you know some of the later levels would be devilishly difficult. Most of all actually just because of the controls and stuff like that, or just kind of the way that it functions where it's not 100% tight, you know? It still is operating very well, don't get me wrong, like the controls are very, very responsive. That ended up opening a shortcut, didn't it? Awesome. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's not a shortcut. That's the way we're supposed to go. Okay. Forget that collectible elder then. Let's just go straight for this. Oh, dude, so cool. I love it. But yeah, it's like the controls are very, very responsive, but I mean more kind of what we ended up seeing. What the? Oh my. Okay. Wah! Kind of like that. And like this, where we're actually hanging on the ledge. It's not barrierized properly. Whee! Oh man, that's so cool. That straight up is like Jack and Daxter roll, dude. Oh man, we could traverse like so easily in this environment. I love it. Woo! Yeah! Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to end up actually going then. Like, do they want us to actually go? I didn't even see you there, stupid. What is that? So we would go around that way for, I don't know what. I'm trying to just kind of go through the environment as quick as possible here. Whoops! He got to shoot a rocket after he was dead. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So now we have to actually activate a bunch of different switches. Each different switch in order to end up opening the doorway of death. Okay, I guess let's go over here just so we can get the extra weird bits. I'm glad that that ended up working. Another elder? Yikes. Well, at least he's only 100. What do you do? Why am I freeing you? Whoa! Don't eat me, weird baby monster. Oh, dude, that's so cool. I love how easily you're able to navigate. Like, it's actually really, really tight. Dude, like the fact that we can traverse the environment so quickly, like that's what I like about this game. Is it's a little bit I wouldn't say sticky. It's a little bit sloppy, but I kind of like it just because of the fact that we get to like navigate very quickly. Like, it's like if we end up making a simple mistake or something, you can just recover from it very, very fast. Like, this is more what I'm talking about. Like, I really like this game. Okay, where is the thingamabob? There it is. Well, over here. I gotta try and heal up as well. Ha! Get out of here, stupid. It's pretty cool how they actually have, like, so much of the environment that we could end up exploring, too. Which, over here seems to be, like, the required spot, but... Woo! Yes! Yes! Is there a different pathway to get up there, or what? Like, man alive. Oh! You stupid robots! Ay, 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 ay. Did we just roll into that rocket and it actually, like, we were just fine? I think that we were, dude. It actually, like, was used defensively and we stopped his rocket. That's cool. So I'm hoping we're gonna end up having enough time to actually, like, full-on navigate through this map here and get to the final area or the boss or whatever it is. I do like that you can end up exploring the environment quite a bit. Whoa! It's a good thing that the game is so sticky like that. Or not sticky, but whatever the term would be for something like that, where it just kind of feels a little bit unpolished, but it's actually working to its advantage because it seems like it's actually unpolished in the good direction, as opposed to lots of other indie games that are like this are usually like really, really tight and good, but they kind of limit the player, and it would be like less forgiving. Like, I'll say that. This game, with its bugginess, if you could even call it bugginess, it seems like it's deliberate, but it's like, it's very forgiving towards the player, and I like that. I think that that's great, because lots of indie games, unfortunately, will usually suffer from the devs themselves being really, really good at their own specific game, and because of it, they'll usually develop the game to being extremely difficult, which personally I find to be very unapproachable for most casual gamers, and you know, it's not like anyone hardcore is going to randomly pick up SKYLAR and PLUX, you know? But still, man, this is such a cool game. Woo! I love that roll, too. Like, the way that we can navigate our character and just blast through everything. Like, we actually feel powerful, you know? Ooh! Ooh! Teleportation. Activate them and you will be able to teleport between other teleportation terminals. Aha! So I guess that kind of acts as a... Yeah, so it's like the environment is a lot bigger than it pretends. Yeah, we've barely even touched the mountain here, dude. So we would be able to fast travel back down the mountain. And then, okay, so we're kind of at the second checkpoint. We already got one. And then it's just the top. So you know what? Let's do it, folks. Let's go the extra mile. Even though today's video is most of all just trying to show off the game itself, let's go the extra mile. Ah! That doesn't work very good because when we do that rocket jump, we're out of rocket fuel and we can't jump out of our momentum. Like, we're stuck going where we've dedicated ourselves, right? But in any case, yeah, let's go the extra mile. Let's just go through this environment. You know, let's complete this level and see what ends up happening, right? Wow! Okay, can we punch those missiles as well? Maybe that's our defensive move. Okay, maybe it is. Then again, it just seems like I was a little bit scared at first because those bad guys kind of just attack you right out of the gate. But seems like it actually is done very well. Where the enemies might be attacking us like super duper fast, but that doesn't mean that we can't super duper fast respond to it, you know what I mean? Can't touch this achievement, something or rather. My face cam might be blocking it. Oh dude, this game is so cool though. Yeah! The music's really weird. I kind of like it, but it's really weird. Now, one thing I wonder too, do you have to get the elders in order to actually complete the game like 100%? I would assume that's what you have to do. Oh, whoop, there we go. I almost didn't know where to go there for a second. But at least it seems to be very, very clear as to just moving forward as well and where we're supposed to go. And I like how it's just old-fashioned platformer. And the fact that we got this jetpack tells me that each of the levels is probably going to end up giving us our own, like, another ability, you know? To kind of navigate the environment a little bit better, which I think is really, really cool. Get out of here, you. No. No, I don't want to roll. I just want to stand still and rocket. Stand still and rocket jump. There you go, stupid. Jeez. Otherwise, I'm almost dead just because of that. Because otherwise, yeah, if I tap... Oh, I see. If I just tap right trigger in general, we roll. So that is supposed to be our defensive capabilities. It's just rolling, period, right? So I wonder if when we end up rolling into, like an enemy or something, would that end up, actually canceling out their rocket? Or would we end up taking damage? I'm not sure. But it seems like we're starting to make some record time here. As far as... Nope, rolling into it did not work. Oh, dude. There should be a better way of gathering our health back up, because otherwise you recover it so slowly. That's one thing that's a bit brutal about it. Okay, so anyways, let me get to the same spot that I was just at. However, at least we seemed... Did we keep all of our crystals? Or did we end up just straight up respawning like a full-on extra life? Where now we're actually re-navigating the environment? Or did all the crystals just reappear, and technically speaking, you can get infinite? I don't know. Okay, here we go, folks. They should really have more like checkpoints and stuff, because otherwise there's nothing I can do against an enemy like that, dude. That's so stupid. Like, have him sitting there where we have to jump. Like, way to go. Yeah, so I died again because even though the platforming seems to be quite forgiving towards the player, the enemies are definitely not. Like, they are extremely brutal. They just gang you, like gang up on you, and there's nothing you can do about it, you know? But our crystals did end up resetting, so I just wanted to kind of point that out. Otherwise, I'm trying to get the hang of it, but it's like these enemies are just attacking in such like constant patterns that there's not much I can do to actually like stop them, you know? Like, because otherwise, like, last time I ended up getting up there, and that missile enemy kept attacking me while I was in the air. And it's like, what am I supposed to do against that, you know? Okay, here we go. We're back at him again. There we go, the spin attack. Spin attack is kind of a defensive ability because it actually is knocking enemies away, and it gets rid of the missiles as well. Okay, so now I actually know that that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's why that triple jump, where we jump in the air and do a spin attack, we're supposed to be doing that, I guess, defensively against, like, these enemies that are kind of shooting at us. Ooh! Well, that looks beautiful. It kind of looked like the Daily Planet from Superman, but whatever. I'm down for that. Where am I actually going? Okay, this is just a random character, I guess. We'll just keep him free. Oh, I see. So we've got checkpoint. Yes! So we've got 3 out of 18 of the elders on this map. Yikes, dude. I can see my house from here. Yes, it's beautiful. We did it. Yes. Whoa. Is it gonna do anything other than just progress us in the levels? I like how he put his shades down and was like, yo. Okay, so we just had a little cutscene there, which I'm gonna skip because it wasn't interesting. It was a memory of our character kind of getting the glove, right? So I guess that's where, yeah, we're gonna be gathering those things to give us more memories and stuff like that. But in any case, very cool game to say the least. Links will be in the description so you can check it out for yourselves. Thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sayonara, and stay epic, everybody.